Okay, what we are going to do, we are going to attempt paper number 1, and we have select a paper from Feb March 2022. As you know that paper 1 basically including 2 chapters, socialization, identity, and the methods of the research, and paper 2 will be related to the family. The most important things, if you watching the desktop, is that your paper basically 1 hour and 30 minutes. So make sure that you need to attempt this paper in 1 hour 20 minutes and give 10 minutes to you at least to revise that whatever you write in your papers. So go through on it, and then you have basically 60 marks in your exam in this paper number 1. And your paper basically consists of 2 sections, section A and section B. Section A will be you can say contains 34 marks, while section B contain 26 marks. Okay, we don't have any choice in section A, but we have 2 questions in section B, question number 4 and 5, but you have a choice. You can attempt any of these 2 questions you think that you can attempt in a better way. So this is just an overview of the question. If you have any query, you can ask, otherwise I will proceed next. We have a question that describes 2 types of questionnaire. This questionnaire basically contains 4 marks. So first we will try to understand the marking scheme, what is the format of the questions, how we can write, and what should we add in our write-up. So before attempting the question, you must have understanding about your marking scheme. You must have understanding about your current format of the question. So I'm just giving you an overview of your marking scheme for only question number 4. So your marking scheme is said that you would be able to get 1 mark of identifying whatever question is demanding from you, and 1 mark you will get when you will explain your identification. Okay, this process will go for second identification, as they are asking for 2 types of questions. So one, you would identify, you would mention the heading, and then you would explain, you would be able to get 2 marks, and the process will same for the next types of the questionnaires. Keep in mind the format. Now let's try to attempt the question. We have basically 2 types of questionnaire, whatever the things I'm going to write over here. Number 1, open questionnaire. Open questionnaire. Okay, this identification I am able to get 1 mark. Now I will explain that how basically this particular questionnaire works. Now this allows respondent to answer. This allow respondents to answer in their own words, providing detailed qualitative data. Might say providing detailed and qualitative data. For example, an open questionnaire might be included. An open questionnaire might be, how do you feel about social media usage? Let's say, how do you feel about social media usage among teenagers? Now keep in mind one thing, that whenever I'm talking about the open questionnaires, that's mean I will ask you a question. But if I talk about close-ended question, I will give you an options, or you would answer me either yes or no. But whenever you explain the questions in detail, that's become an open questionnaire. Now, just look at the question, that how do you feel about social media usage among teenagers? So obviously your answer would be more than would be in a few sentence or few lines. Okay, you won't answer me in yes or no. So this is how this become an open questionnaire, and this is how we can get the qualitative data. The next thing that we can add over here, okay, open questionnaire, I am able to get 1 marks, and the way I have explained open questionnaire, again I will be able to get 1 marks again. Now come on to second, and second types of questionnaire could be close-ended or closed questionnaire. Let's say close-ended questionnaire. This provide a set of predefined responses. This provide a set of predefined responses, for the participants to choose from, you might say often to get quantitative data. I just hope that you know that what is quantitative data and qualitative data. So here we will get quantitative data in the close-ended question. For example, close-ended question might be let's say, how often do you use social media? How often do you use social media? But here I will give you some options to answer me, to respond on that particular question. So you might say that with the response such as daily, let's say weekly or monthly, etc. So these are two basically types of the questionnaire that we have added in our question number 1. Keep in mind, whenever you are attempting this question, because this is just for a 4 marks question, so try to attempt this question in maximum to 7 lines, okay? And make sure to manage your time, because sociology is all about time management, okay? This paper is all about time management. So 4 marks question, make sure to attempt it in just 4 minutes. Once your mind is clear, once you have enough content in your mind, then I just hope that 4 minutes will be enough for you to attempt that question. Now, if you have any question, you can ask from that particular question.